What's up, people? Turtle here today, coming at you with some bootleg Lego He-Man figures, and these are from Kopf, Kopf. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's how it's spelled. And these are some pretty cool little figures here. If you're into any kind of Lego, or you're into MotU, Masters of the Universe, you can scratch a couple itches with this. Um, so these are there was when I got these several years ago. Like I bought there were two series. I bought one series all at one time, and then the other ones I just kind of piecemealed together or got in lots or whatever. And they're all pretty dirt cheap. I don't think I paid over $2 for them. And if you get the ones that are actually coming from China, it's like $2 free shipping each. It was crazy. Now it did take a long time for them to show up, but they, there's nothing really in the quality that is really strikes me as like ghetto or anything. And we'll take a look at each one here. And this is the He-Man, for example. And the thing that I like about these is that each one comes with everything like the original, 80s figure came with. With He-Man has the axe and the shield and the power sword. And the armor are separate pieces here. Now, when I got these, there was two sets I would find. I would find these, and then I would find other ones that looked like these. These have like their own custom pieces. Like the power sword looks pretty legit. Um, the other ones I seen though were just like trying to make these same characters, but out of existing bootleg Lego pieces. And the only one I seen that I thought was even remotely decent was the Orco, and it's because this line never made an Orco. And so that was interesting. And so digging into it, it appears like in like 2012 or 2013, Lego. I'll post it like in my community. Actually found like the advertisement for it or whatever. But Lego was going to make He-Man figures, and lo and behold, when you look at it, they all look exactly like these figures. So I suspect like they had made the molds up and stuff, and this was somebody got the molds and then just ended up producing them, and didn't do a bad job either. Some of the paint could be a little thicker, like the paint on his legs almost looks like brown instead of his skin tone. Let's put it on a little too light, I guess. But we'll take a look at them here, and you can still find these on eBay. I initially searching, you can't find them, but you just have to be a little creative. You have to look for like MotU brick figures, and you can lo and behold, I still seen $2 free shipping. So if you see people have these, don't like pay a whole bunch of money for them, because I noticed that too. There are some people that are trying to sell them for like $10 each, and I'm like, oh my lord. So, but we'll take a look at them, and like I said, the paint detail, they have good detail on their back, um, and the weapons and stuff seem to be painted pretty good. Like I said, just the skin tone stuff seems like it's a little thin. So, other than that, I really got no gripe. Decent Lego He-Man. All right, we'll get Tila in the mix here. All right, one thing about Tila, how I said they all come with the stuff they came with as a figure. Well, Teela's shield was not with Teela. Teela's shield, for whatever reason, come with the Zodak figure. And yeah, that's just that's not how it goes. Get zoomed in there. Okay. Take a look at Man at Arms next. And I mean, like I said, or the glare there, a little worse than I would like it, but like I said, not bad. Not bad for, the detail. And like I said, I suspect the molds were originally a Lego thing anyway that they never ended up doing, and somebody got the molds and did it. Now you can they're painted underneath their armor too, in case you're wondering that. And most of the heads are, painted all the way around too. Mr. Stratos. Now, some of these accessories, like these wings on his arms, some of them come off and some of them don't. I really don't want to mess around with them and try to pull everything off because I really don't want to break it and have to freaking wait 3 months for another one to show up. Les Sorcerers. All right, now many faces. Now, many faces, you can have a lot of fun with this many faces. Just on the premise of taking his helmet off and you can put any friggin' Lego head on there. So you can, in essence, make many faces anybody out of these Lego figures. But there are no other faces printed on this. There's not like you can't roll it around to the monster face or the robot face. And here's Zodak that, for whatever reason, Tila Shield was packaged with him. All right, that's all the good guys, except for whatever you want to say about Zodak. Originally, he was packaged as an evil warrior. And then, on the back of the cards, but like in the show, he's supposed to be like neutral, like, balancer of, but, in the cartoon, he's like just pretty much like a good guy. He never helped Skeletor, not that I know of anyway. Speaking of, here is the man himself. Okay. Okay, Trapjaw. Missed opportunity. You think this Trapjaw hand would come out of that arm and you could put whatever in there, a hook from the pirate thing, does not come out. So if you're buying that thinking that that's something you can do, it's not. There's Clawful. All right, now with Clawful, he come with two regular hands and he come with two giant claw hands. I did him up just like how the original figure was. The right is the big claw hand. Oh, do his back. Evil Lynn. And Evil Lynn's funny that she's yellow, like your traditional yellow minifigure color, but just make her yellow. All the rest are normal flesh tones, but I guess for what she is, she is too. Now Beastman, they could have did a little better on Beastman's face, and his whip is kind of ghetto. We have Merman here. And winding in. All right. Now, if there's one I'm going to bitch about, it's Triclops. Because A, his helmet fits down too far over his head and it covers his mouth up. And there's no other eyes around his helmet. And when you take his helmet off, he's only got one eye there. So you can't even roll it around or anything. So if I'm going to bitch about one, it's Triclops. I might have called him Trapjaw. I don't know. And just to be a recolor of He-Man, the Skeletor armor on. Always a personal favorite as a kid. Faker. So that's just a quick look at the Kopf bootleg He-Man Lego guys. So you see these around. In my opinion, if you like Lego and He-Man or whatever, like I said, you can get them for nothing. So, slow boat to China. As always, wash your goodies off before you handle them. And until next time, I'll catch you. Late.